It is time for New Yorkers in the know, and if you are going to be in Manhattan on Tuesday, October 15th, then you want to get tickets to this amplified Hunger-thon kickoff concert at New York City's Irving Plaza to support the WhyHunger's organization's work to end hunger and protect the human right to nutritious food.
Joining us to tell us about the WhyHunger concert is the executive director of WhyHunger, Jenique Jones. Welcome, Jenique.
Thank you guys for having me.
Great to have you here. So tell us why you're doing this event, first of all.
So, WhyHunger was started back in 1975 by the late, great Harry Chapin and Bill Ayers, and music has always been a part of what we do, right? We understand that music has the ability to drive change, create social advocacy, uplift communities, and so if we're going to do a fundraiser, why wouldn't we have music as a key component of that? It's also, this work is heavy, right? It's a lot, it's not easy work, so as much fun and enjoyment as we can fuel into it, that's what we want to do.
Yeah, you're the executive director of WhyHunger, and you grew up in a low-income co-op area. So talk about how growing up in that experience has guided you through this.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know that, I guess technically I was food insecure until I became an adult.
Wow,
and,
really?
you start to piece things together. You learn, you think, oh, well, that's why my grandmother really didn't go clothes shopping, but I always had new clothes, right? Things like that. You start to piece together the fact that people are basically doing what they can to keep things, moving forward and making really hard choices. And I think back and I'm like, wow, I wish she would have gotten to go on the big shopping sprees that she took me to every year for school and things like that. But she made those choices because she had to pay the rent, she had to, put food on the table and make sure I was taken care of. And there are so many people who are making those choices, right? Now, for my grandmother, it was maybe new clothes, but for someone else, it's their medicine, it's keeping the lights on, it's those really, really hard choices.
Yeah, can you talk about what other work this organization does then?
So,
throughout the year?
What we do is we are actually in the U.S. and 23 other countries, because what we understand is that hunger is global.
Right.
And it's not about giving people necessarily food for the day, which I think is really, really rewarding. It's about how do we tackle the systematic issues that cause hunger, because we want to end it. We believe there's enough food on this planet for everyone. So it's a matter of how do we break down the systems that stop people from getting that food. So whether that's helping people with land access so that they can grow their own food, or supporting those places in the world where people need to, like a grain mill, so that they can, get that stuff out to the community. So that's really where we are. We believe that you can't solve hunger unless you're working with the people immediately impacted by it.
That's good work.
Absolutely. And then tell us about the upcoming fundraising concert at Irving Plaza.
So I am so excited by this because the Roots' first album came out when I was a junior in high school.
Roots, baby.
So this is the key thing to my job. This is like my big bonus and perk. But we have the Roots, we have Grace Bowers, we have some special guests. And as of this week, we have Roy Wood Jr. as our host.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, this is gonna be amazing. I tell everyone, the tickets are like $75 plus some fees. If you can be there, you need to be there because it's going to be epic.
Wow, how long does it take to put this together? I mean, you have some great star power coming.
See, I've been here a year and a half, so 9 months. Most of that, I mean, we did a concert last year, and like the next day we were already planning for this year, and we're already thinking about next year. So
yeah, and I don't think that people realize that every little bit counts, doesn't it? Every little.
I mean, when I'm thinking about my finance work, I say a little bit plus a little bit equals a lot. So for every $75 that someone spends on a ticket, that's money, 91 cents for every dollar we get goes back out into the communities. So when you think about how much that can mean, it amplifies it, right? That's why we call our concert Amplified, because every little bit helps move this mission forward.
And does it just stay within the area, or does it go global?
So right now, this is for our Hunger-thon, which is for the U.S. and New York City. But for people who support our work in general, it would be for the world.
Wow.
All right, now you start out with the Roots as a headliner. I'm sure you get a lot of other inquiries of people trying to find time in their schedule.
Yeah.
Are there any other acts that, I know you said some special guests. I don't know if you want to give it away.
Can't give away the special guest.
Okay.
What I can say is, you know, it's really amazing. Every year we reach out to different people, and you know, we never hear no.
Right.
We hear, I'm on tour. We hear, you know, we're out of the country, whatever it is. But people are really excited about joining, you know, because I think everyone understands what it is to be hungry.
Yeah.
Everyone understands that. And so, you know, artists have been a big part of this work since we started, from Harry Chapin to Bruce Springsteen to Yoko Ono, you know. Right. So we have a really good reputation in the artistic community.
That's great work that you're doing.
I think one of the other things, right, with social media, those artists that can't make it, if they even give a shout out.
Listen, from your lips, you heard it here.
I mean, it's a simple thing, because that little bit of time can go a long, long way.
Exactly.
And not a dollar comes out of your pocket to help a great cause.
Exactly. You're exactly right.
Thanks again, Jenique, and thanks for the work that you do.
Thank you.
And tickets are still available, so support this great cause and hear some great music too. Go to whyhunger.org/amplified to purchase tickets. And if you or someone you know needs help, you can call WhyHunger hotline at 1-800-5HUNGRY or visit whyhunger.org.